Hi, guys. First, thanks so much for making this awesome podcast and for making this awesome phone line. So I'm calling because I'm doing a bit of a rebrand with a small but significant band change name. I have one album out under my old name, and I did use CD Baby. And right now, I'm getting ready to release new music under my new name. Okay, so my old name was Mr. Nickel, and my new name is Miss Nickel. Essentially just like any other band name change, I would think, and I'm just wondering, will I be able to connect that old album to my new band's name, and if so, like, what would I need to consider and what have you? Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for everything. My name is Nikita, and yeah, looking forward to getting some guidance with this. Thanks. Bye.
Well, thanks for the call, Nikita. Even though the name change seems very, very insignificant from the amount of letters or words changing, if Mr. to Miss, it's still going to be a completely separate artist profile. So you could attach the old album with the new name. You just have to re-release it, make sure the artwork matches the new name, and remove the old one. Anything else to add to that, Chris?
No, except I'm just constantly amazed at what a common question and issue it is for artists changing names. It's just it is like the number one question we get.
Yeah.
Not just about changing the name, but then what has to happen in terms of metadata and online profiles and all that.
Yeah, and we actually got another one, an email that I'm going to save for next episode that is actually a slightly different take on the name change question. But yes, we get that question a lot. Artists, we just can't decide what our names are. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. But anyway, yeah, regardless of how big or small the name change feels, maybe from a branding perspective or from visually, it's not that much different. It still is a different artist. And so you either have two artist profiles or you remove the old catalog and re-release it. Those are the options. You know, that's as much as we get this question, I have not heard anything about from any of the platforms about simplifying artist profiles, because there are major label artists where this is a massive issue as well, like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Those are two different profiles on the platforms, but yet I haven't heard anyone mention how they solve or keep music discovery and catalog and how music is grouped on these platforms, how we move to a new place that's better.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a nightmare to scale that. I'm sure you cherry pick a few famous people like Paul McCartney, and yeah, you could put Wings, Paul McCartney and Wings, Paul McCartney, all that stuff together, but I don't know how you do it for 60 million artists.
Yeah, it would be nice if Spotify actually had what YouTube did with the topic channel. The spirit of that, which didn't work on YouTube and caused all sorts of problems, but on Spotify, it'd be nice if like I could create a profile and then all the music, I could curate all the music I've played on or been a part of. I know I could make a playlist, but the idea that there would be an identifier for me as a guitar player, or like I like Slash, so everything that he's played on, or any other musician, so you could easily find their discography, which they may or may not own.
You should call someone over there. Tell them to get on it.
I'll get on it.